Hey guys, my whole page has been dedicated for the last 2 years of showing what a hot mess I am, and that I make mistakes, and that I'm human, and that there's nothing perfect or aesthetic about me at all.
Hey y'all, today we're going to talk about Tianna Robillard and her recent Trippin with Tarte controversy. Long story short, she missed her flight, which was headed to Miami, where they had a private jet waiting so everyone could fly down to Turks and Caicos together. And she's saying that she missed her flight because she was removing fake tan.
Leave it to me, y'all, to miss my bag check time. Essentially, we are everyone's flying to Miami, and then we're all leaving on 2 different planes from Miami to Turks. And I missed my flight to Miami, so everyone's gonna be gone when I get there. I don't get to fly with my friends now. And that's my punishment. That's what I get. That's what I get for spending extra time scrubbing off this fake tan.
That's not even a reasonable excuse to be late. I get it if maybe you hit construction or something, but she's acting like her time is more important than everyone else's.
But this would be me. This would. They're seeing if they can push one of the planes back like an hour and a half so that maybe I can make it. That's like our hope and dream. Am I expecting it to happen? Not really, but it's my hope and dream. Because then if they push one of the planes back, I get to hang out with everybody and arrive when everyone else arrives. JSX, pull through for me.
This part really stands out to me because she's admitting that this was a burden on the Tarte employees, the ones working behind the scenes to plan the trip and book the flights. You know, someone's phone rang when she missed that flight and they were like, shit, okay, now we need to try to push the plane back or potentially find her a different flight to hop on. Plus, if you think about it, they paid for that whole private jet, which was a seat that included her, which was a ticket that cost money that she then missed. So then the company's down that money. Then they have to go and pay more money to book her another flight. It's just completely selfish and unaware that your actions affect the people around you, even ones that you can't see. What does she think that the airport is? Carpooling? You can't just push planes back by hours. The airport is a very strict and regulated place. Like, that's just so laughable to me. Anyways, after that clip came out, people were getting pretty upset that she seemed to not even care and that she was being disrespectful and dirty, which, side note, she is so dirty. She is a very dirty, nasty girl. I will show some clips of the way that this girl lives.
With shit out of this room. Now, does it look like I can get into the room? No.
Her mental health cannot be okay because being that dirty and disorganized and disgusting is not normal. Not to mention her hair is always messy. She doesn't brush it. This isn't someone that you should aspire to be. You should aspire to take care of yourself and your belongings because everything you have in life is a blessing. To treat yourself and your things so poorly is just poor mental health and poor hygiene. And now it's starting to pour into her work because she was so late getting to this flight. People in the comments also called her out saying she probably didn't even pack until like 5 hours before her flight because that is totally her MO. Her total lack of realization that her missing this flight did cause a burden for people and that she should just learn to own up and apologize for making mistakes and doing things she's not proud of instead of making a joke about it and laughing in these employees' faces who put a lot of work and effort into making sure things run smoothly and stay within the budget.
Hey guys, my whole page has been dedicated for the last 2 years of showing what a hot mess I am, and that I make mistakes, and that I'm human, and that there's nothing perfect or aesthetic about me at all. Me missing that flight for Trippin with Tarte was just that. Something that I shared that was human, and that a mistake that I made, and I wanted to update the public, as I know going on the Tarte trip is something that people want to be included and involved in. And things to explain. I have never asked the plane to hold for me. I don't even know who I would call to do that. That was never an option I thought was possible. That was a suggestion texted to me of a potential option that might be able to happen. It didn't happen. And in fact, I said, guys, no worries, I will come tomorrow. They know we're family. They know me, they know my heart, they know my loyalty, they know my dedication, they know how much I love the brands that I work with.
She's Still missing the point that she caused a disruption, which in turn caused somebody else stress. Some employee over there on the corporate side that had to, get on their computer and make things right.
My responsibility in making sure I am the best I can be for them. They know all that. So when something like this happens, we laughed it off and we said, no worries. They said, no worries. We're going to make sure we handle this.
Right there, she admitted that it needed to be handled, Like, girl, you're so willfully unaware.
So this happens every year. There's so many people that come on the Tarte trip, and at least one or two people, flights get delayed or mixed up and things happen, and I was the one who fucked it up this year. And I didn't like that. I felt really irresponsible. I felt really discouraged. I felt like it was really rude that I did that. I felt really disrespectful. None of this was intentional, and in fact, I definitely wouldn't have missed my flight on purpose.
While I appreciate her saying all of this and making an apology, I just wish she wouldn't say like, oh, this is just who I am, because it's not who you are. It's who you choose to be. And you should actively choose to be better every day. Don't double down after saying sorry with, this is just who I am.
But I already felt all these things. And although they weren't communicated online, because you're only seeing 30 seconds of someone's life, the calls behind the scenes were just that. Regretful, how sorry I was, what can I do to help? And no one made me feel bad. There's just amazing. They care so much about who they work with and their partners. No one made me feel bad. No one on the trip, no creator made me feel bad. Everyone was just there for me and checking in on me.
Somebody does need to call her out sometime and say, you're disrespectful, because obviously no one has ever told her the truth. And maybe if someone did, it would trigger some change in her.
We're human and we all make mistakes. We're not these little perfect robots running around. This is me. I'm me. I can only be me. I've tried tips. I'm medicated where I can be. I don't know. It's just cancel culture's difficult, and it's so rooted in something deeper than you guys thinking I'm just this entitled whatever.
This part is so stupid to me. I don't know what this has to do with cancel culture. This is just people reacting to who you are and calling you out on your own bullshit.
People made this really not something it needed to be.
It does need to be this, because she has been messy in the literal sense for a while now, and people rightly think it's gross. Like, how can she not fathom that some people don't like living in clutter and filth? Now, her man came out with a video defending her. I'll show it to you right here.
This one's perfect.
But I like how mine's a little off-center. It's got wabi-sabi.
You can't win.
My only thing about this is that once they have kids together, if that happens, that's when he's really going to realize how lazy this person is and that he's on his own. So good luck to him. This whole situation is so crazy, and there was so much stuff that went on at the Trippin with Tarte. I don't know if you guys saw, but Brianna Chicken Fry posted a video and then deleted it. And I'm going to make a video on that too, because it's really interesting to me that she did that. Luckily, I was able to screen record it before she deleted it. It only had like 2,000 likes or something when I saw it. So that is so interesting. But yeah, let me know what you think. If you think this was disrespectful of her, and if she really does just need to be more responsible, because I think that's honestly the case. I appreciate the apology, but I still think she's missing the point. Anyways, it was great talking to you guys, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.